a multi-sport team, and she also won the 2018 West Regional Championship. So she's more than qualified to do the course, along with Abby Goering. For those of you who don't know her, she was first place at Johann's, Millennium, and Reed's Lake Triathlon in the Women Overall Series. So she's been doing trials for about 5 years, and this is her first year as a race professional. So she is a professional triathlete. Along with, there's a lot of people from our team at the Grand Rapids Triathlon. We've got a great staff, and any of us are in blue shirts. So make sure you grab us if you have any questions afterwards. And with that, I'll turn it over to these ladies.
Well, I really appreciate you guys coming out on a cold, really cold Saturday morning. I'm so happy to see so many of you here. This is very exciting for us to be able to share what we love to do with you. And we have a lot of information to cover. We only have an hour, so I will be spitting a lot of information at you. We will have time at the end for questions. So if you think of something, jot it down. We like to keep moving through the presentation. And at the end, we'll take your questions. So our agenda today will cover, like I said, quite a bit. We're going to cover what you need to get started and what you can expect on race day, and just some of the rules and things that you need to know in general about triathlon. So we'll start off with our swim equipment. Really, the only thing that you must have are a pair of goggles. We would recommend something with a tinted lens. Because once you get into a lake and the sun is shining brightly, there's a lot of glare. When you pick your head up to look to see where you're going and sighting, if that glare is there, you may not see anything. So having some tinted lenses will help cut down on that. They are kind of freaky in the pool. I wear these in the pool, it's kind of dark as things, but I've kind of gotten used to that. Some things for your training. There are things that will aid you in getting the feel for the swim. If you're not a natural swimmer, that's not your background, swimming is a very technical sport. And some of the things that can help you out with getting the feel for getting your kick under control, wearing flippers and doing some kicking in the pool. Also, there are a pull buoy. This goes between your legs, helps keep you level and get you feeling what it's supposed to be like, rather than swimming uphill, which is probably what a lot of us do. Along with the pull buoy, you can use paddles. I wouldn't recommend very big ones because it could put a strain on your shoulders if you're not used to that. But the paddles give you, I've noticed, a really good feel for what it's like to catch the water. And it also helps you understand the angle at which your hand needs to go into the water. So these are just some things that most of the pools in the area have these things in giant bins. Back here in Hawaii, well, they have these top of all this stuff. So it's not something that you would necessarily have to buy, but try them out, see what it feels like, because it will give you a completely different feel for what it's like to swim with using some of these aids. You obviously don't want to use this 100% of your training, but it is just to give you an idea. A big question is always about wetsuits, whether you should wear one, whether you shouldn't wear one. USAT does have a rule, and USAT is USA Triathlon. They're the governing body that sanctioned this event, and there are certain rules that participants have to abide by. I highly doubt the first weekend of June in Michigan that we're going to hit that limit of 78 degrees.
It's guaranteed to be sunny and the water 78 degrees.
There you go. So wetsuit legal. And there are pros and cons to wetsuits. I mean, the pros, they're definitely going to make you faster in the water. They keep you buoyant. They help level you out. Just cuts down on some of that drag. And some of the cons, if you tend to get warm, or if we're inching up towards that 78 degrees, you could overheat. It could be too much insulation for you. And there's also the factor of getting in and out of one. So that would take you some extra time in transition if you're not practicing that enough to get in and out. But definitely, if you are going to use a wetsuit, borrow one, make sure you know how to put it on. There are some that have very delicate material, and if you're borrowing a friend's wetsuit, you don't want to put your phone through it, that would be a very bad thing. There are actually YouTube videos that show how to put wetsuits on, and I've watched them because it's not an easy thing, and it does take some time. I think it's an art. You have to kind of figure out what works for you and to get that on fitting properly.
As I say with the wetsuit, it's up to you what you want to do, but there are like the full sleeve and then the sleeveless kind. Full sleeve obviously is a little bit more chilly, but I was just going to add that you definitely, which I think you're probably going to touch on, is practice in that, because it can almost feel a little bit constricting at first. I know my background is in swimming, but even putting on a wetsuit, it was like, well, it was just very constrictive. So just practicing in the pool, but also if you can practice in the lake beforehand, just to kind of get that comfort level.
Excited to show what we're doing.
Equipment, your biggest dollar is going to come out of your pocket for the bike, obviously. The absolute must-have is a helmet, no exceptions. USAT rule that you must have a helmet on and fastened at all times while you're on your bike. But do you necessarily need a tri-bike, a TT bike that you're down in the aero position? For your first triathlon, probably not. If you don't already have one, you can do a tri on any bike that you already have. I did my first Reed's Lake on a hybrid. I got the roadiest tires that I could find to put on it, and I got some aero bars and strapped those onto the front, and away I went. I mean, I had worse rolling resistance than people on a tri-bike or even a road bike, but I didn't want to make the investment until I knew that triathlon was something that I really wanted to do. My next Reed's Lake, I actually borrowed a road bike. I trained on a mountain bike and my hybrid bike, and I borrowed someone's road bike. So that's another option too. If you have something to train on, then you can borrow one for a race day. Practice with it, make sure it fits you fairly well. But it does help to be on a road bike. A little less effort to push the wheels around than being on a mountain bike, but certainly you can take a mountain bike out and do a sprint race. Absolutely. I talked about the aero bars. There's something that just gets you more in the aerodynamic position, the sport aero. I find that they're pretty comfortable. Takes a little bit of the stress off your arms. Your arms are going to be tired from swimming. You might not want to hold yourself up for 12.5 miles, so being down in the aero position too kind of helps the rest of your body relax a little bit. And some of the other things that you're going to want to make sure that you're carrying with you on race day, you will be needing to drink a lot, and the bike is the best place for eating and hydration, so make sure you have a bottle gauge on, some bottles. You can either strap your nutrition right to your bike, which Abby will talk about a little bit, or there's little boxes that you can put right on your top tube. You can stick some gels or whatever you need in there. If you desire to finish the race, no matter what, be sure you carry a spare tube. There's little seat boxes that you can put underneath your